Hello guys, and welcome back to a new video. Imagine I give you a task. I want you to implement and develop a website or a portfolio supporting the following things. Having 4 pages like home, contact, about us, courses, and so on and so forth. And also I would like to support light and dark mode, and I give you like an accent color or like a primary color, and I ask you to do that in only half an hour. Or I ask you to fix something that is not working with the application. For example, I ask you to fix the scrolling which is not working, or maybe adjust some navigation which is not performing very well or as expected. Would you be able to do it in just 30 minutes? Today, we will explore the MGX product. Just give it an idea and it will make sure that it happens for you. Alright, so with no further ado, let's go ahead and explore together the MGX product, which is honestly, I tried it out for so many times and I used it in like really complex and advanced things, and it's really amazing. So with no further ado, let's get started. First of all, let's go ahead and explore and see how MGX looks like. So the first thing you need to do is to go to this URL, mgx.dev. The first thing that we can see here, we have this dashboard where we can put the prompt what we want to build exactly. Also, we can see in here that we have some ready-to-use samples like building a dashboard, link hub, blog, PowerPoint, and so on and so forth. If you scroll a bit down, you will see here the upward. So here where you can publish your application or what you already built and share it with the public. So the first thing I would like to try is to ask MGX to build me a dashboard. So let's see how it's going to do that. So first we see that we have a team composed of 5 members. So we have Mike, the team leader, we have Alex, an engineer, Emma, product manager, Bob, an architect, and David, the data analyst. So here, as you can see, the first step is Alex is picking the task. So here it starts to think and it says, I will help you preview the project without making things, and so on and so forth. So here we see the different steps. So now we see that we even within, like, I did not finish reading what Alex was thinking, and now the dashboard is ready. So also once the dashboard is ready, it will be published and it will be available under this URL. So it's kind of deployed and you can access it in this way. So let's open it in a new tab and see the dashboard. So here we have the dashboard, we have the analytics reports and so on and so forth, and we see here like a really nice looking dashboard. Let's check how it looks in a responsive way. So I'm going to use, for example, like an iPhone 14 Pro Max, and here this is how it looks like. So I think it's really responsive. And here we have, for example, the profile settings, and we have the dashboard, we have everything in here. But now what if we give MGX a bit more complex task? All right, so let's go back in here and click on new chat right here. But in here you can see the menu, you can see your chat history, you can see the config settings, and so forth. So let's click on new chat, and here I will give it this prompt. So let's go ahead and see this prompt together. So I want to create a personal portfolio for Ali Bo Ali that reflects his passion for technology and software development. The design should follow the modern UX UI best practices and be fully responsive on both web and mobile. Include a dark and light mode toggle with dark mode set as the default. Use orange as the primary accent color. So here I give it also some more details about the portfolio, what it should include. So the portfolio should include a landing page showcasing the latest YouTube videos and blog posts, and also a course page, an about page, and a contact page. Also, I asked him to make sure the overall experience is clean, professional, and easy to navigate. So once I click on send, we will see how it's going to reflect. So as you saw in here, I did not give it so much context. I just wanted to focus on the UX UI and build me a responsive dashboard. All right. Also, I just gave it which accent color, or like the primary color that I want to use, which is orange. And also I wanted to have a dark mode set as the default one. So let's go ahead and click on send and see what will happen exactly. So as we can see, so this is a bit more complex task, as we can see. So first of all, Mike, the team leader, picked the story or the requirement, and now he's starting to analyze things. So what I liked in here, so we have like the thinking steps. So the agents who are picking the requirements or the tasks are thinking and analyzing what are the requirements that are put from the user, and then based on that it will start, or like the agent will start distributing the tasks depending on the task type. So here he assigned Alex to do the task, and here as you can see I have assigned Alex, our engineer, to create Ali Bu Ali's personal portfolio website. The website will be developed using React, JavaScript, and Tailwind CSS with the requested features like modern UX UI, dark light mode, and so forth. Also, on the right hand side right here, we see that Alex already started developing and implementing the portfolio. So as you can see, like it's really fast in producing the code. And here, as you can see, it's also, this is the project structure. So it's using the ShadCN UI, and also here it starts decomposing the project into different components. So here we see the card component, the layout, and here also we have the UI, so we can also expand this one. So we have the accordions, the other dialogues, and so on and so forth. So these are the components, or like the UI that will be used. And also we have the hooks, we have the library, we have the package, and we have all the things. So also here we can see that we have this app.css, and we have the index.css as well. So let's leave it continue working. So I think it was already in this page, or I'm not sure. So once this implementation is done, it will automatically publish and deploy the application. So like it will build it, run it, and make it available for us immediately. So here we see that Alex is still editing, and here we have 2 steps. So we can also go ahead and check the different steps. So now it's writing, or like it's implementing the index.css, and so on and so forth. As I mentioned before, so the thinking steps, so here you see that what is the agent, or like Alex the engineer, what is he doing exactly? So first of all, he says like, I'll create a responsive personal portfolio website for Ali Bu Ali with all the requested features. Let me first navigate the template directory and set up the project. I'm going to execute a shell command. So here it's also showing what are the commands that are getting executed. All right, and then it starts implementing, or like building the different components. We are back again to the code, and as you can see, it's really fast, but I'm really curious to see the output of this one. So let's give it some time to finish building, and then we can move on and explore the result altogether. And maybe we can ask it later on maybe to adjust few things and modify few things to see how it's going to react and how it's going to interact with the task, and what are the files that it will be updating and modifying, and whether it will be conform to the result. Also, I'm really so as I mentioned before in the prompt right here, I did not specify too many details because I wanted to give more freedom to the AI, or like to this AI agents, to think and produce what it is exactly suitable for this task. So that's why I did not provide so much detail in that. So now, right, so here we see that it's kind of producing the contact page right now. So like it's coding the product page, and honestly, like this is a time saver. So you can really produce something in like under like half an hour, or like in half an hour. Like you can even implement like kind of complex tasks within only like a short amount of time. So now I will just fast forward the video and see the result later on. Once it's done, we will explore and we will investigate together the result, and we will see it all together. Also, like maybe I will come back once the coding part is done, and also like when it starts building and compiling the project. So we will see what are the steps that are going on exactly for this application. So also here we can see that it's trying or like it's kind of building some utils and constants. And here, for example, we see it's building some mock data. And now I think the task is almost done, I hope. So it's still building. But here, as you can see, for example, we have this advanced React something. Okay, so like it just jumped to a different file. But also one of the things that I like already is that it's already building some like it already adding few things that I did not ask for this task, like for example including the social links like GitHub, LinkedIn, and so on and so forth. So this is, I would say, this is a good start, or like I'm expecting really something nice. All right, so now Alex is already on the step 5. So now I need, as you can see here, now I need to install the required dependencies and start the development server to preview our portfolio website. So I think it's quite fast. So now it's already building the project, and once it's done, it should be available in some URL that probably it will be displayed already in the chat, or I think it will be also displayed in here in the internal browser, so we can also review and display the output result. So now I think it's adjusting some linting errors. So as it says in here, I need to fix the lint errors and start the development server. I'm going to write some new code files like block card and so on and so forth. So like it's really compiling. So like this is something really good and important. So it's like before just saying, okay, I'm done, it's really compiling and running the project to make sure that the project is like fully compiled and it runs smoothly and correctly. So it's still building the code. So let's wait a little bit more. And once it's ready, we will come back and see the result. All right, so now it's building, or like rebuilding again the project, as we can see in the terminal right here. And all right, nice. I think it's best timing. So now let's close this one, and I would like to see it in the browser. So here you can click on this button right here to see, or like to open it in an external tab, or also like the URL is already in here. So now we have like a resume about what was built. So responsive design, dark and light mode, orange accent, modern UX UI, required pages, homepage, courses, about, and contact page. So let's try and check what is the output of this one. All right, so for now, I think, all right, so here we have home, courses, about. So like, let's go to courses. Okay, so I think it looks good. So let's click on about, contact, and let's try the light mode. Nice, that looks really nice. Dark mode, and let me refresh again maybe and see. Okay, I think there is some issue. So it's not scrolling, kind of. But first, let's check the UI. So let's check the responsiveness of this application. So here we see, okay, we see that there are some issues. Maybe we can ask the AI to fix it. So here we see that the first problem is we cannot scroll. And for example, let's go to courses. We see here also that we are not able to scroll. So let's ask to fix this problem. The scrolling is not working. Please fix it. All right, so I will ask it to fix the scrolling. So as we can see here, Mike is thinking and he's picking up the first thing, and then so it's kind of addressing or like rewriting the issue, and now he's assigning Alex to fix this problem. So now let's see what will be the output. All right, so here it says that I fixed the scrolling issue. So let's see the output right now. So I will close this one. Let's wait for it to finish. All right, so it's fixed. Nice. Let's open it in a separate tab. And here, okay, so we have Course Explorer and we have like the different courses. Okay, so here it's missing the images, but I would say it's kind of okay because maybe it's up to us to provide the pictures for that one. But overall, I think I like the output. So we have courses in here. So we see the different courses with the prices and so forth. So this is the about page. Okay, this one looks really nice. So this looks really good. And now we have the contact page. So here's just a placeholder for Google Maps, and here we can send a message. We see the email, the phone, the location, and all right. So here we have also like a list of frequently asked questions. So I think it's kind of smart to do that, but let's check the responsiveness. So far I like the user experience. So like the website is easy, or the portfolio is easy to use. So now if we check, for example, let's go back to the home page. So we have this view all, like the latest videos. We see the latest videos in here. Also, like we have some kind of categories displayed for each video. So like what are the technologies or the main highlights. And also here we can see explore courses. So like I guess for now, like the links are not clickable in here, but I would say it's fine. This is something like I think it's already it's always up to us developers to fix those things. So when I click on courses, so it's already reloading or like navigating to the courses. Now if I switch to the light mode, so it switch in a good way to the light mode. So we see here like the different categories, and also the filtering is working. So as you can see here, when I click on TypeScript, so the filters are working, but one thing, okay, so like this part is not responsive. So let's go back to okay, so when we switch, so when we have the light mode, we see the cross right here to open and to close the icon, but without that it does not work. So I'm going to ask it again to fix this. So when I click on a page in the menu, the visited page should, like the link should be highlighted, like the link should stay highlighted. So let's ask it to fix this one, and maybe I think we can keep chatting and like going back and forth with the tool, with MGX, in order to fix what needs to be fixed. But I think honestly overall this looks pretty fine. Also like the UI, I think if I need to implement this on my own from scratch, this would take me at least, let's say 2 days minimum, to be honest, to produce everything all together, to have the navigation moving from one page to another, also like implementing all the hooks, the loading, and so on and so forth, preparing the data. But having this only like in under 30 minutes or like under an hour or half an hour, it's really time saver. So like it might speed up your work, I would say 30 times at least. So this is something really great. So honestly, I like the tool, I like the output. So now I will just be waiting for this final prompt and see how it is going to fix what we asked it to fix. So like when we visit a link, for example, on the menu, for example, if I'm on the home page, I want the home page to stay highlighted, as well as like the other one. So like I think now it's already done. So it's kind of building the final project, or like the final output. So like maybe yeah, so like I have implemented the active link highlights. All right, so now I think we just need to wait for the server to be built, and then we should be able to do the final testings. So also here we have, like, we see that we have a kind of a task list, or like a to-do list in here. So these are the tasks that were assigned to whom. So for example, here we see that we have the different tasks assigned to Alex, and so on and so forth. So let's go ahead and try again. So now, okay, now it works. That's really good. So also, I guess we can also ask it to adjust other things. If we see, for example, maybe you can ask it to download some random images, put them in here. So here, for example, we have this watch link, which goes automatically, or like tries to open a link on YouTube. So this, as we saw before in the beginning of this video, so these are like kind of fake data, or like mock data to be used. So let's go again and try to check the responsiveness. So the light mode, dark mode works on both web and mobile view. The only thing, as I mentioned, so is within the dark mode, this cross, or like these icons right here, are not well displayed, but I would say this is fine. Also, we have this small bag, so like the about me, it's only displayed in the light mode, also, as well as the explore courses. So they are kind of reversed, but I would say this is fine. This is not like kind of a big deal. But now let's try to change a little bit the layouts. So maybe let's try with different mobile dimensions. Maybe let's try an iPad. So this also looks very fine. So we have the menus in here, contact, about, and so on and so forth. Maybe a bigger one, like a Surface Pro. And okay, so let's go back to the iPhone, and now let's just rotate. So when we rotate, it looks really fine. So honestly, the UI or the output is like fully responsive. And as I mentioned, honestly, like if you give me these tasks to implement like a portfolio, like fully responsive, this is gonna take me some time, since as you know that I'm not like a front-end guy. This is not like my best or like my funniest area. I prefer more working on backend, but honestly, I would adopt this tool to generate or like to create front end for me. All right, guys. So that was it for today's video. But before we end this video, let me give you my feedback about this tool. Honestly, I tried it excessively and I gave it so many complex tasks and complex things to do. And to be honest, I was amazed by the result. So this tool can speed up your work at least 10 to 30 times faster. So it's really nice, and also it produces code really in a fast way. And the good thing, you have a complete team working for you. So you only need to give it orders and just wait for the output. So don't forget to give it a try. I will leave you all the links in the description of this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and of course, don't forget to subscribe and share this video with your friends, and see you in the next one.